we are discussing another film. In this series of Speaker Production, we are going to discuss movies because I love movies. As I told you, recently I watched film more than the Word of God. And I'm going to discuss different films that what we can learn from films. Because God speaks to us in a different ways. Not only through Word of God, I'm not against Word of God. To clarify that, I love Word of God. I love Word of God. And I study Word of God actually right now. I study Greek to learn from the original text of the Bible. But we can learn a lot from the films as well. Today, I'm talking about Frozen 2. I told you about Frozen, and this is the Frozen 2. So, let's start speaking about 2 because God is good. Let me switch the camera. Okay, and that's good now. That is good. That is good. Good. What about Frozen 2? As we see in Frozen 1, there was 2 little sisters. They were playing together, and one of them has magical power, the other one has none. And we see that everybody discovered Elsa's power, and she ran away from home. And after a lot of struggle, they came back home together with Kristoff, who is in love with Anna. And the second one, we have a flashback to childhood, because it was in childhood that father told them a secret about magic. When he was a teenager, I'm talking about the father. Father was a teenager when he went to the forest with his father and his grandfather, and there was a fight there between the native people and random people. And Elsa hearing voices. She cannot even sleep. During the day and night, she's hearing voices. And nobody else is hearing that voice except Elsa. The only one who hears this voice is Elsa. And then we see that she went to the balcony, and after a long time rejecting and denying the voice, she tried to listen that and said, "What do you want from me?" And she accepted to listen to the voice. But something strange happens. And when Anna came to the balcony, she said, "I guess I awakened the spirit of forest. So we have to go there." to find the answers. When we go there, of course she wants to go alone. But Anna said, no way, I'm come with you. When we see this film, we see that there is a bond between two sisters. They love each other so much. And then, because her father warned them about magical power and the dangerous attacks, they were cautious about that. When they come to close to, when they goes and move forward to close the forest, they see trolls again. We encountered trolls. They were stone-like people. They were, if you see without any attention, you see just only stone. You see only a stone, but they are alive. And this, and it's and when they talk to the leader of stones, he said, okay, let me see what can I do for you. When he sees that the past is not as it seems to be. He told them, you have to find the truth. The past is not as it seems. Go ahead and find the truth. And tells Anna that in the past, we thought that Elsa's power is so big. But now, we have to pray that Elsa's power is enough for the world. Because the enemy is against Elsa. And told Elsa, your biggest enemy is fear. But there is still hope. We know that. Always there is still hope. Although Elsa is not comfortable accompany with Anna and Kristoff, she accepted. They go to the forest and there was a dark cloud. Magical cloud. Maybe it's not dark. Yeah, actually, I have to correct myself as not dark. It was not dark actually, but there was a magical cloud covering the forest. Nobody could go in or go out. And then we see nobody could in except Elsa again. Elsa went in and everybody else could enter with Elsa. But in the moment they entered, let me see. He asked me Instagram for a title, so I have to give a title for the بخاطر که sorry, because you want to know what I'm talking about. It's Frozen. what is going on here? That's fine. That is totally fine. Let's continue. Don't worry about it that it appeared. Hey, come on. Come on. Connection. Okay, let's continue. We see that there is a cloud covering that magical forest. And when they entered the forest, the door closed. Nobody could get inside. So when they were inside, the door is locked and nobody could go outside. That was the forest. And then she knew about Atahalan. Her father told her that there is a land named Atahalan that you can get all of your answers. And there is really Atahalan. When you sometimes in life we need to get answers, and the only one who can answer us is God himself. Okay, and we come to a place that they were in the forest. They were looking around. When they were looking around, they saw natives of that forest. And all of a sudden, the soldier of Erendel also appears. They wanted to fight with each other. Elsa made some magic and they were separated. And then she said, I'm going to help you. The lady who was leader of the natives said, we only listen to nature. We don't trust anybody unless nature speaks. When nature speaks, we listen. And there was a little creature that making fire. And Elsa tried to put off the fire. And then when they saw the fire and they saw miracle, and they listened because nature speaks. I think today is enough. Tomorrow I will continue and finish the Frozen 2, and we go forward with another film. Peace of God be with you all. And